Hello everyone and welcome to a new video with Practice Makes Perfect with me, with Nassim. Today I've got a really interesting and amazing video. Today I'll be talking about the 5 common mistakes that the majority of the learners make when they decide to learn English. If you would like to know these mistakes, if you'd like to avoid these mistakes, so please stay here and watch my video. See you. Hello again. So let's start with mistake number 5. Mistake number 5 is really common among learners. It is simply to be impatient. Personally, sometimes, some students come to me, they tell me, can I learn English in 1 month, in 2 months? They forget that English is a language and it's very difficult or maybe impossible to learn English within a month. So the advice that I should give you is to be patient, because if you are patient, you are going to learn English effectively. Mistake number 4. I don't understand why people or learners focus a lot on the accent. So mistake number 4 is focusing on the accent rather than focusing on English itself. Many learners come and say, "Sir, how can I learn the British accent? How can I learn the American accent? How can I be like a native speaker?" It is great, of course, to have an accent. It's great to be able to talk like a native. But the mistake that some learners do is that straight away they go and ask for the accent and they neglect about other important things like pronunciation, like learning vocabulary, grammar, and so on. So please focus more on learning English, and then accent comes after. Let's move on now to mistake number 3. I think every single learner does that. Translation. Mistake number 3 is using translation. What do I mean? Like they go to school and they expect from the teacher to speak in Arabic or French, to explain the lesson in Arabic or French, and this is wrong. Why it's wrong? Because you're going to get used to that. You're going to tell your brain in an indirect way, like, okay, my brain, if there is Arabic, understand. If there is no Arabic, don't understand, and this is wrong. Maybe some of the learners are going to say, but we go to study English. We don't understand if the teacher speaks all the time in English. Don't worry. It's his or her mission to teach you using English. They have been trained to teach you in English. It's their job. Don't worry. This is number 1. Number 2, the more you expose yourself to English, the more you are going to learn, and the more your learning process is going to be effective. Let's move on to mistake number 2, and it's simply using the wrong method. Why I am using that? I'm sure that every single one here, every single learner, like they have asked a lot of people, friends, teachers, colleagues, what do you do to learn English? What's your method? What do you think is the best method to learn English? Just tell me, what do you do at home to learn English? This is good to ask questions, it's great. But what's not good is to imitate other people's method. Maybe some of your friends is going to tell you, I have learned English through movies, thanks to movies. Yeah, this is a great method, but maybe it works with him or her and it doesn't work with you. So what do I want to say here? Please try to learn English in a fun way, funny ways, something that you like. Maybe you don't like watching TV. Maybe you don't like watching movies. Your friend likes watching movies, but you don't like. So here you have to ask yourself, okay, what do I like? Do I like reading? So I'm going to focus more on reading. Do I like writing? So I'm going to learn English through writing a lot of paragraphs, through writing some new words, through having some examples. I don't know. So you need to ask yourself, you need to know what do you like, then you're going to use that thing that you like into learning English. Personally, I like, listening to the news. Like, I like the news. Like, all the time I watch the CNN and the BBC, and I have found that this is a great thing to learn English. Maybe I do that, I learn from that, but maybe it's not the same case for you. So you need to know what's your best method. Let's come to mistake number 1, and this is a major mistake. Why is that? Let me tell you. Mistake number one is simply relying on the teacher. What do I mean? I mean, like, you are a student, you are a learner, you go to school, and you think that by going to school, by having a teacher, you're going to be like a native speaker within a month, 2 months, a year, I don't know, and then you rely all on the teacher all the time. You don't make any efforts, you don't make any personal efforts to learn English. Then you say that teacher is bad, that school is bad, and it's wrong. I always say, like, the teacher gives you 30 to 20% of the information, but all the practice, all the efforts have to be made by you. So please don't rely on the teacher 100%. It's great to have a teacher, it's great to go to school, but please rely on your efforts and you will see how you will improve. I hope that today's video is beneficial for most of you. Please tell me in the comment section if you like it. This is a newly founded, by the way, channel, so please, I need your support. So subscribe, share, and hit the bell so that you get all the videos that I do. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon and bye bye.